Imagine Canada, but with no Alberta, no oil money, no booming economy. Would Canada collapse? And would Alberta become the next Dubai or struggle to survive on its own? Let's find out. For context, Alberta's oil reserves are triple those of the United States, trapped under the iconic Canadian oil sands. With a GDP of over 336 billion Canadian dollars, it rivals entire countries in economic output. Canada makes over $100 billion a year from oil and gas, mostly from Alberta. But Alberta pays billions into Canada's equalization program. Canada relies on Alberta's wealth while restricting its pipelines. The Trans Mountain expansion took a decade to approve. For Alberta, that's like owning a gold mine with no shovel. Every year, Alberta sends $60 billion to Ottawa through taxes and equalization, a program designed to balance regional economies. Critics argue provinces like Quebec benefit from Alberta's oil wealth while opposing its pipelines. If Alberta left, it could keep that $60 billion, but lose federal funding for healthcare, infrastructure, and disaster relief overnight. Free from federal restrictions, Alberta could fully capitalize on its oil and gas industry, selling directly to global markets. Lower taxes, better funded schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. It could become a major energy player, much like Norway or even Saudi Arabia. Alberta's independence would force Canada to slash spending or raise taxes, but Alberta would face its own crisis rebuilding systems Ottawa once managed. As an independent nation, Alberta could bypass Canadian regulations, fast-track pipelines, and negotiate direct deals with the United States and Asia. But independence isn't a magic wand. Alberta would need to renegotiate every trade deal from NAFTA to agriculture exports. And what currency would it use? The Canadian dollar or a new Alberta petrodollar? Investors hate uncertainty. One misstep and Alberta's farmers and manufacturers could face costly barriers to their biggest market, Canada itself. Separatism isn't just about Alberta. Quebec's 1995 referendum nearly fractured Canada. If Alberta leaves, would others follow? British Columbia's ports, Ontario's manufacturing. Could Canada survive a second economic engine walking out? In 2014, Scotland voted to stay in the UK. In 2023, Catalonia's independence movement stalled. Nations rarely split peacefully, and the economic fallout is often catastrophic. Let's be clear, Alberta has the resources to thrive alone. It could slash taxes, control its oil destiny, and join Norway or Saudi Arabia as energy superpowers. But independence also means starting from scratch. No military, no federal safety net, and no guarantee the world would recognize Alberta. Economists agree both sides lose in the short term, but would the long-term gamble pay off? That's the trillion-dollar question. Alberta's choice isn't just about oil or taxes. It's about redefining what it means to be Canadian. Would independence unlock unparalleled wealth, or fracture a nation built on unity? The answer could reshape North America